I'm being forcibly removed from the building again of a public lobby, so.
So if you want to take out that gun and badge, I'm happy to scrap with you one day. You want to do it, let's do it. Let me know, buddy.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Do you know where Lieutenant Mingus is right now? So no, he's not in the building?
I don't know. I'm not.
What do you know?
Okay, I don't want that man taking my picture. Why don't you take him out of here?
Sir, you hit me.
I'm gonna do
You
that
hit
next,
me.
okay?
Sir, okay, now
you take my picture then. I don't know you.
I'm not telling you nothing else until I find out who's driving that vehicle. You not a supervisor, bro. I need somebody higher than you right now.
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now! She spit in my face!
Today's video takes us to the great state of Washington, where we find a hybrid consisting of a sovereign citizen and a frauditor. But I think this guy's a bit more of a frauditor than a SOV CIT. See if you agree with me. But he was stopped by police while riding a bicycle for running a stop sign and an unsafe lane change. Oh, I refused to show ID and he was handcuffed. Oh, the poor lad. Do you think that he'll learn anything from this experience? Most likely not. But we're all going to watch it. And we're going to enjoy.
Viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
I'm fine. What do you need?
Twice.
Twice what?
Well, when you came off of 15th down there, you come right up to the fog line without stopping. So
What
when you're
fog
riding a
line?
bicycle, you need to stop. When you come to a stop sign, you have to follow the rules of the road like everybody else. You come off of 91st onto 20th Street and just whip right out into the lane there. That's why those cars are honking at you.
They're honking at you because I had to go around you.
I had my
Because
turn
you
signal. Okay. How about your
turned
ID?
right into the bike lane. I'm going to need to see
I
your
turned into the
bike lane.
bus parking.
Yeah, in the bike lane. No, I'm going to need to see your supervisor because this is bull. I need your supervisor.
I need your ID.
I need your supervisor.
Okay, I'll get a supervisor.
No, you will bring him and I'll give him the ID because you're not acting right here.
Could you send me a supervisor?
Yeah.
So we have a bike rider here running a stop sign and failing to stay in the lane he was assigned. Oh, those are serious infractions. Just because you're riding a bicycle doesn't mean a thing. It's still treated as a vehicle. Although some drivers don't treat bicycles as a vehicle, and I know because I've ridden many, many thousands of miles over the years. Yeah, it's tough out there. It really is. But you have to obey the rules of the road, just like a car would. And see, he's asked for a business card, and then right after that, he wants a supervisor. So this leads me to believe that he may be a frauditor, and he's just out for a bike ride. But I haven't watched this entire video, so let's continue and see what happens.
What's your name and badge number?
I just gave you my business card.
I need
Wayne Ackerman, badge number 072, City of Lake
Okay.
Stevens Police Department, just like the business card that I just gave you.
all right, don't have to cop an attitude.
I'm not. I'm
Yes,
asking
you-
you for your ID. You're refusing to give me your
I
ID.
haven't
but you'll
committed
give
a
it to
crime.
supervisor.
I haven't committed a crime.
You're not following the rules of the road.
I haven't
When you
committed
ride
a
a
crime.
bicycle, you have to follow the rules of
You
the
are not
road.
following the rules of the road either. So,
Okay, so we'll do this until I get...
hey, what are you doing?
You're-
You can't put
you're
your hands on me
you're
without a...
refusing to identify yourself.
I need
to
a
law
superior
enforcement.
officer. I need a supervisor. I need a supervisor. I do not consent to this at all. This is kidnapping, as you know. I am not refusing to identify myself. I need to see your supervisor. I will identify myself to your supervisor. I need to see your supervisor. I do not consent to this.
Now, I'm a bit confused here because I thought this guy was a frauditor, but now he's using sovereign citizen speak. Yeah, when you say things like, I do not consent, that's sovereign citizen speak. But he's still demanding a supervisor, and he asked for a name and badge number after immediately receiving the man's business card. So I'm really confused about all this, and yeah, he doesn't consent. That's sovereign citizen talk for sure, but he could be a hybrid. I notice a lot of hybrids coming out lately. Yeah, they're part sovereign citizen, part frauditor. I think they started out as sovereign citizens, and then they figured out, well, since I already hate the government, I might as well turn my potato cam on everybody that works for the government. So I think that's what's going on here. But at any rate, it looks like the poor lad is being handcuffed. Oh, dearie me!
I am not consenting to your kidnapping. I am not consenting to this. I'm giving you no consent to this. Zero. You are unlawfully. I am pleading the fifth.
I just need to make sure you don't have any weapons on you.
I do not consent to your illegal search. 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 I need to see a supervisor. I need to see a supervisor. You are illegally searching me. You have now illegally put your hand in my pocket. I do not consent to this kidnapping. I do not consent.
Yeah, this guy is not quite sure if he's a sovereign citizen or a frauditor, because he's talking about the Fourth Amendment, and that's what frauditors talk about. Illegal searches and seizures. Yeah, but then he comes right back and talks about the Fifth Amendment. Well, the sovereign citizens talk about the Fifth Amendment quite a bit, but you know, it's really confusing. It's hard to tell because he talks about kidnapping too. Yeah, the Fourth Amendment, the Fifth Amendment, and then kidnapping. And kidnapping is definitely something that sovereign citizens say without a doubt. And this guy wants a supervisor on top of everything else. Now that's a frauditor. So the guy has a little bit of both in him, and he's quite entertaining, considering he didn't want to show his identification to the police officer. So he brought this upon himself, didn't he?
I do not consent to your illegal search and seizure. I do not consent to your assault right now. You are assaulting me by putting...
to identify yourself.
I have not committed a crime. I have not committed a crime.
You're not following the rules.
I have not committed a crime, and you know it. Which is why the supervisor is going to show up, kiss your probably, say, oh, well, you should have did this and you should have done that. And I will file a complaint, and we will go from there. Here we go. Get the supervisor. I'm going to stand however I like. Stand with your legs apart. Jesus Christ. What is your butthurt problem?
At this point, the poor lad's becoming a bit testy because he doesn't like standing there on the side of the road in a pair of shiny bracelets. But at any rate, he starts to use really, really foul language. Not to worry, Dr. Dave has removed those bad words and edited out parts he couldn't. Well, I don't know why he's so upset, because all he had to do was provide his identification to the police officer, and he most likely would have just received a warning and been on his way. Yeah, because education is what frauditors try to do, but education is what officers try to do with bicyclists. They just want to make them aware of the rules of the road. But if you get caught a second time, then you'll get a ticket, sweetheart.
Do not consent to you having your hands on me. This is assault. This is unwanted touching. I do not consent to this. I do not consent to your unwanted touching. I do not consent to this. This is assault. You getting this? Good. I do not consent to this. Illegal search. Illegal touching. I do not consent to this. I request a supervisor. 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 I do not consent to you having your hands on me.
I often wonder what would happen if a Karen and a Frauditor got married. Wouldn't that be something? Because Karens go someplace and they always want to ask for the manager, whereas Frauditors go someplace, they ask for a supervisor. Just imagine if they had children. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you know what's interesting about this guy is he thinks he's being assaulted because he's in handcuffs. And he thinks he's being kidnapped because he may be under arrest. Of course, the officer didn't say that yet. He thinks he's been assaulted. Really? You've been assaulted. Well, yeah, the only thing I can tell you, sonny boy, is to learn what assault is, because you have not been assaulted. At least not yet. But you keep running your mouth, you may be.
I do not consent to your illegal search. I have not committed a crime. You have no reason to identify me. You can only ask for my name. I have not committed a crime. Somehow, somebody knows the law and somebody doesn't. Someone in a clown suit doesn't. Someone who's not in a clown suit does. I'm losing my backpack because of your illegal handcuffing me. I have now been kidnapped for no reason. Apparently I ran a sign that you pulled out in front of. Yeah, okay, this is gonna be good. Wait till the supervisor gets here. I mean your friend. Your blue line friend. Got it all on film. So what you say is not gonna make sense to him.
What is this idiot babbling about? I don't think he knows, let alone the rest of us. No doubt about that. Yeah, how many times has he said the word supervisor, kidnap, arrest, oh, my mind. Oh, my head hurts. I tell you what we're going to do. This video was about 25 minutes long. I'm not going to continue with this nonsense. Let's get towards the end of the video and find out what happens at the very finish, because I can't take any more of this nonsense. I don't know about the rest of you.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Name and badge number?
Right here.
Is that what you tell the judge?
What's that?
Is that what you tell the judge?
No, I'm not in court, but it's Craig Balvick.
I know.
71's my badge number.
W1?
71.
Oh, 7.
71.
71. Hey, Judge, here's my name.
Well, I'm not in court.
You are a public servant.
But it's right there, so you can read it.
Your policy is to identify.
What was that?
Your policy is to identify yourself.
Oh, I'll get you a card before you leave. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Did I get your card yet?
You want my card?
Yes, I do. You're part of this.
I'll get you a card and I'll get you an incident number so you can reference it if you you're
required give me your card on demand. I'm demanding your card. Right now.
Look, Sonny boy, it's never a good idea to make demands on people, but especially police officers. You're standing there in a pair of handcuffs and you're making demands. Do you know how stupid you look right now, Frauditor? And I believe you really are a Frauditor with this name and badge number and business card. Oh, you are a moron, Frauditor. There's no two ways about it. I wish you would go to jail, but running a stop sign on a bicycle is not an arrestable offense. Of course, maybe they'll check you for wants and warrants and find something in the computer so they can haul you off to jail. Oh, don't worry. They're going to feed you a bologna sandwich and give you a Flintstones juice box for you to enjoy.
Moments later.
Hey, Mr. Randall, this is the civil infraction for the unsafe lane changes. 3 options on the bottom here on how to respond. Just check one of those boxes. You have the right to pay it, mitigate, or contest it. Fill out your information here. Mail it into this court within 15 days. That's your copy. If you don't have any other questions, you're free to go. You have any questions for me?
Nope. Yeah. Oh, I got pulled over because they said I ran a stop sign.
Another moron who doesn't pay attention when someone speaks. Yes, the officer said you ran a stop sign, but he said you were being issued a citation because of an unsafe lane change. Yeah, that's a serious infraction, especially on a bicycle, because motorists aren't aware of bicyclists most of the time. They're daydreaming, they're playing with their cell phone, whatever. And yeah, you gotta be careful, sonny boy. That's why you're getting a ticket.
They're huddled up looking for another crime. Yeah, you're dismissed.
Well, there you have it, folks. This bloody idiot just won't learn, ever, will he? Now he's going to dismiss the officers after the officers have given him a citation. So I think you've been dismissed, sonny boy, but I could be wrong about all that. Yeah, when you ride a bicycle, you have to be careful. Yeah, you have to be very careful. Take it from me, I know. I won't ride on the road anymore. I only ride on closed bicycle trails, which means they're not open to motorized vehicles, motorcycles, motorbikes, or anything that has a motor. That's the only safe way you can travel these days. People that just have too much on their minds, and you're one of the reasons why with those unsafe lane changes and running a stop sign. Is that how you operate a car as well? Probably so. Well, at any rate, if you enjoy watching idiots, imbeciles, and morons on my channel, please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by. Cheers to that.
Oh, you assaulted me.
I did.
You assaulted me. She assaulted me.
Oh. Yo, you're racist.
Racist. Oh. That's a hate crime. You're being disorderly. Call the police. Call the police. Call the police.
I'm not sitting down. I refuse to sit down. I refuse. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing. You can come try to make me. You're welcome to try to make me. Take a swing. Take a swing.
What is the reason for calling the officers here?
You'll go to jail. Go ahead, put your hands on me. Put your hands on me.
No reason I'm really unhappy that somebody did this to me.
We'll arrest you for trespassing in a minute.
On public property?
Yeah, we're asking you to leave and you're not leaving. That's trespassing.
She's right in my face, guys. You just assaulted me, ma'am. You can't come up and touch me like that.
You don't have permission to film me in any space.
I don't need permission to record you in public, ma'am. No, that's the law.
Salam yahala hamdullah. Allahu akbar. Haknuikan dakra. Ula wala papatai.
Greetings, Dr. Dave here. There was a great deal of confusion when I posted yesterday about my members only section. I will never charge to watch content on my channel ever. Let me repeat that. There will never be a charge to watch any videos on my channel. The members only section I was referring to is strictly for live streams. It's optional. You will never pay one single penny to watch anything on my videos or live streams. It's completely optional. If you would like to join the channel, it's up to you, but it will never cost a penny to watch anything on my channel ever. Now, let me get on with the public service announcement. Hello everyone, Dr. Dave here. Due to high demand and interest, Dr. Dave has decided to create a members only area for all his subscribers. Several badges and emojis are currently present. I'd like your feedback. What kind of badges and emojis would you like to see? And right now there's only one level you can join at. Let me know what other levels you'd be interested in. I really don't want to charge people extra money for an early view of a video. I believe that everyone should see the videos when they become available. But if you're really interested in something that I can provide, let me know and I will look into it. But for now, enjoy!